If is kind of, well, not kind of, this is really the foundation, the base of what we build conditional formulas on. It's this whole if then. If this is true, then that. If this is false, then the other thing. So let's take a look at the general syntax of what has to happen. Now, for those of you new to Excel or new to computer science or programming, syntax is kind of like what we're talking about when we reference grammar, when we talk about how we're supposed to write things down or speak. It's the correct way to organize words, verbs, nouns, adjectives. It's how we write a sentence. In the world of computer science, syntax is how you enter the information, how you enter that code the right way so things work. The syntax, the way you're supposed to write the if statement, is as follows. Of course, you start with the equal sign. You always start with an equal sign whenever you want to do math or do some sort of formula in Excel. We begin again with the equal sign, followed by if. Then you have the logical test. The logical test is the condition you want to check. This is what you want to know about. This is why you're doing this. Then you have the value if true. In the logical test, if this is true, the value if true kicks in. If this is true, then do this. Then you have the value if false. If it turns out that the logic test, the thing you're looking for, is false, then this is what happens when it comes back. This is the value that you return if false. For example, I'm a bit of a coffee fiend. In fact, I have coffee right in front of me right now. And if I get my coffee in the morning, then I can teach. So there's a logical test here. The logical test is, do I have my coffee? Did I have my coffee in the morning? That's the logical test. And there's really only two answers to this. Did I get my coffee? Yes or no. There really is no in between. Now, somebody could argue maybe you haven't finished it yet, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, did I get my coffee? The logical test here is, did I get my coffee? If this value is true, if this came to pass, then I can teach. If it's not true, if I didn't get my coffee, then I'm not even getting out of the house. So that would be the value if false. And that really is how basic this thing is. It can get complicated upon that. You can get it more complex, but at its root, it is yes or no, on or off, true or false. And then it's just how you write it into an Excel spreadsheet. In Microsoft Excel, the conditional formulas, you go to the Formula tab. On the left side, click on Insert Functions, and you look for if. When you click on if, a dialog box appears. Now, I'm going to call it quits on this particular video. In the next video, before you watch the next video, make sure you have Microsoft Excel open, because we're going to walk through a lab that's going to really break this stuff down for you, that you're really going to grasp this whole if thing in the next video.